So let's take a look how to use this corporate template in DaVinci Resolve. So once you download this template, you should get this zip file. Now just unzip this zip file and you will get this folder over here. Now if you open up this folder, you'll find these subfolders over here. Now all you just need to do, you need to install this .dra file in DaVinci Resolve and your template will be ready for edit. Make sure your DaVinci Resolve version is 17 or above. Below version will not work. And then just go to this home section. Once you open up the DaVinci Resolve, go to the home section. And from here just right click on any blank space over here and click on this restore project archive. Okay, don't click on this import project, click on this restore project archive. Then just navigate to your download folder, and once you open up that, you will find this corporate.dra. Select this .dra format and click on this open. And once you do that, it will prompt you with a new name. So just name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it test. Hit OK. And as you can see, it will be imported over here. Now just double click on it and it will be opened up in the timeline. Now before you start editing, just make sure a couple of things that are enabled. As you can see this final composition name over here. Make sure it's enabled over here. If it's not, then make sure to toggle it from here. But sometimes by default you will get this kind of compositions, whereas as you can see, you cannot see the composition name. So just go over here and toggle it from here. So once you toggle it, you can see the name. This is very useful if you are going to change the images. As you can see, if I just double click on this image placeholder, it will open up side by side and you can close them after you change. So that's very handy. And next, as you can see, you will see a marker overlay over here, and by which you can tell which scene you are editing right now. So as you can see, I have hovered over on this scene. And once you placed your timeline indicator over here, you can see you are on this scene 4 and it contains the image 7. So you can easily go over here and double click on this image 7 and you can change the image 7. So if this marker overlay is not enabled over here, make sure to go over here and show marker overlays. Click on that. Now let's see how to edit this template. So whenever you're hovering over any scene, from the inspector tab, you can see a bunch of settings which you can change. So let's talk about that over here. First you will find this image position and image scale. So whenever you change the images inside, and after that you can control the position and scale from here, as you can see. So this is a very useful feature over here. So you don't need to go inside the image placeholder again and again and adjust the size or scale. You can do this from here. Then you will find this BG image opacity. So there is an image going on in the background. This is actually the main image duplicated at the background with a lower opacity, so you can control the opacity over here, as you can see. Then you will find all of these text settings. So there is 3 different texts, so you can change your text over here, and you can see the text box will be automatically resized. You can change the font, color, etc, etc. Before I move on to the rest of the editing, I just forgot one thing. Make sure to install the font before you install the template. Okay, just copy the font link, paste it in your browser, download and install it. Otherwise this template will not work properly. So once you install the font, then you can install the template and open up, and later if you want to wish to change the font, you can do this from here. Okay, now let's move on. Now if I just scroll down, you can change the stroke thickness. This is the text box thickness over here. You can change the text box thickness, as you can see. You can change the width and height. You can change the color. Then we'll find this next text over here, which is this one, and then the third one. So like this you will get all of these text settings over here. Later you will find this border, and keep in mind these arrows over here. These arrows represent a new section for editing. So now this is the border, which is this border color and the border thickness. Then you will find this elements opacity, light leaf opacity, and overlay opacity. You can control it from here. Then you will find the background color, which is this one. So that's basically it. If I go to the next scene, you can change the position, text, 2 different texts, the line position, which is this line over here, line color, border color, and background color. So you get the idea. The all scenes has same kind of settings. So now let's see how to change this image placeholder. So let's suppose I want to change this scene 1. So it has the image 1. So double click on the image 1, which is in this edit placeholder. Open up that, select the image, and just double click on this image 1. It will be opened up. Input your media over here. You can use images or videos, both, whatever you want. So I'm just going to select this master and I'm going to create a new bin called demo images, and select the demo image and import your medias over here. Okay, I just imported one image over here, and I'm just going to drag and drop like this and fill this area, something like that. I'm going to select that and backspace the demo image. Now I'm just going to zoom it. Make sure to fill these compositions entirely. Even if in some compositions you don't have the full 16:9 ratio, still just fill up the area over here. Then you can resize them from the scene settings. If you leave this some blank spaces outside over here, sometimes you will get glitches in the template and it will not work properly. So make sure to fill up this section over here. Then just go back. It will be updated on the final scene. As you can see, it's not updating because a blue line already cached over here, so it has already cached the previous version of images. That's why it's not showing the new version. So all you can do is just go back over here, go to the playback and delete under cache. Once you do that, as you can see, it has been updated. So rather than doing deleting the cache again and again, go over here, render cache and make it to none. So once you do that, then the render cache will be stopped rendering, and now I can see the image placeholders real time. But before you start the final deliver or the final render, make sure to go back and turn it to smart, otherwise your render will not start. Okay, so this is the process how you can change the placeholder. Go to the next scene, it has image 2, go over here, open up the image 2 and drop your media there. So in the same step you can edit the entire template. You can delete some of the scenes from the between, and you can swap any scenes you like, and once you're happy with your edit, you can go to deliver. From there, make sure to set the out point properly. So this is the out point, and now you can just go change the name over here, choose your destination folder, add to render queue, and you can start render from here.